Hi, welcome back to Office Tech Zone. In this video we're doing a microphone test for the Verbatim active noise cancelling headset with noise cancelling microphone. This audio playback has been recorded on a computer, but I'll do another recording later to find out how it goes plugged into a phone. Typically in Australia it is available in Officeworks. Alrighty, as promised, this is the ANC Verbatim headset, the one with the active noise cancelling with the speakers and then the noise cancelling microphone. It's in a noisy environment directly plugged into a phone via a 3.5mm jack. Now, it is situated in between a TV and a dryer, both active and on right now, so it gives an idea of the noise cancelling. It's okay, it's not the greatest, but it does allow for the voice to be differentiated or separated from the rest of the background noise. Now, Verbatim claims it's ideal for work, study and travel. It's got a semi-on-ear, over-ear sort of design, depending on someone's ear size of course, an adjustable head size and a flexible gooseneck sort of noise cancelling microphone. The ear cups, in my opinion, need a bit of a wear-in period. They've been initially uncomfortable for me for longer sessions, but they seem to improve over time. Just be careful you don't shove any sort of air into your ears when you first put these on. I would recommend carefully putting them on from the back of your head first, just to see how that goes. There is a bit of side pressure or a bit of a squeeze with this headset. They probably just again need to be worn in more. Now, it's got active noise cancellation in the speakers, which is great for the price. Effectively, it cuts down the consistent background noises like the hums, office chatter, industrial sort of rumbling noises, even music in the background. It's very, very good for that purpose. It can't completely block it out, but it does filter out the right frequencies so you can concentrate more effectively. Like with a lot of active noise cancellation devices, air conditioning and wind can sometimes confuse it. It doesn't often happen though, but you might just need to do the classic switch off and then switch on again to fix the issue. Now, its battery life is up to 8 hours with the active noise cancellation feature on. That switch is on the left speaker. It'll be a blue light indicating that it's on. The battery is charged with a micro USB cable, which is included, and the charging light is red. Some models will flash to indicate fully charged, some will turn the red light off completely. When it comes to audio connection, it is a 3.5mm jack which can plug into phones and computers. Unfortunately, this headset does not have any built-in mute function, built-in volume control, or side tone. It is purely that 3.5mm jack connection, and that also means it can be susceptible to acoustic incidents or surges. A perfect example of a sound surge occurring could be that you have to turn the volume up to listen to one video and then you forget to turn the volume down to listen to another video which is much louder. That can spike the volume and it might not be very comfortable, and also in serious cases it can potentially be damaging to people's hearing, so you've got to be very, very careful of that. You have to remember and regularly check the volume levels when you're going in and out between applications or in certain call center settings. To assist with this problem, you can buy extra devices to plug this headset into. For example, you could purchase an Orico SC2 sound adapter, which can also provide a volume control dial and muting buttons for both microphone and headphones. You could probably plug it into a mixer board if you wanted to, but that might be very different in terms of an office sort of call center sort of scope of things, but it could be done. There is also software available for download that can assist in regulating that sound. Now, for some, the headset worn over a long period of time could be considered a bit heavy. The quality of the speakers tend to be very, very bassy as well. Unfortunately, I would say it's probably more of an average kind of microphone in terms of clarity, maybe a bit too much bass in this as well. I also added a third-party or aftermarket wind filter. I would recommend adding one of these when using this headset, as it seems to be that a lot of microphones that have a lot of bass naturally tend to really pick up on those kind of wind noises or woof sounds. Unfortunately, this headset definitely tends to fall in that category. And like I mentioned before, the speakers are probably of a very similar nature as well. Based on their sort of build and setup here, they may be a little bit too well built for bass. That necessarily isn't a bad thing, of course. That could be great for entertainment purposes or gaming purposes. Thankfully, the people hearing on the other end of your communication won't hear that extra bass. They'll still hear a clear enough communication with your voice there. Now, the question when it comes to this headset is, who is this headset for? It tries to reach into different markets and it does reasonably okay. If someone is an office worker and they have a top priority of price and then a second priority or even a top priority of noise cancelling in terms of blocking out the background noise for themselves in the speakers, the active noise cancellation is going to be a winner for them. It doesn't have the greatest microphone noise cancellation. It's okay, but it still comes down to that scenario of you get what you pay for, but it's still not bad. So if I had to sum it up, in most categories it'll be okay. Some categories it could be very, very average. If I had to say my least favorite category, it's probably right now the side pressure. I'd need to wear it in more. I think it's an okay sort of performer in most areas. Its strongest area naturally is the active noise cancellation for the speakers. So for those intending to block out most of the background noise for their own concentration and they want to save money, this is probably a very, very good option. Is it the best? Absolutely not. Is it the best for certain purposes that people want? It might be. It doesn't make it worse or better in any way, shape or form. It's a price point sort of thing. I don't mind it. Would I personally use it? The answer is yes, I have on occasion, because I actually didn't mind how it would go when it came to how I personally sounded to the customer. I sounded it smoother, sounded a bit deeper, and sometimes that can go a long way in certain interactions there. Why I didn't ultimately keep choosing it was because of the weight and because of that side pressure. But there could be people out there that go, you know what, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And ultimately, this is not a bad headset. Thank you for watching.